Hello everybody, this is Ramesh Pani. In this video, we can talk about solving quadratic equations by completing the square. Square root property. If b is a real number and a square equal to b, then the square root property is a equal to plus or minus square root of b. This is called square root of property. Square root property. Solve x square equal to 49. By using the square root property, x equal to plus or minus square root of 49, which equal plus or minus 7. Solve 2x square equal to 4. Divide 2 both sides of the equation. We'll get x square equal to 2. By using the square root property, x equal to plus or minus square root of 2. Solve x square plus 4 equal to 0. X square equal to negative 4. We'll get this by subtracting 4 from both sides of the equation. You get x square minus 4. There is no real solution because the square root of negative 4 is not a real number. Completing the square. Solving a quadratic equation in x by completing the square. Step 1. If the coefficient of x square is 1 in the quadratic equation, if the coefficient of x square is 1, go to step 2. We have to go to step 2. Otherwise, divide both sides of the equation by the coefficient of x square. We have to divide to make the coefficient of x square 1. If it is 1, so we can go directly to step 2. Now in the step 2, isolate all variable terms on one side of the equation. If there is any variable, we keep one side, the constant will keep other side of the equation. Complete the square for the resulting binomial by adding the square of half of the coefficient of x. We have to take half of the coefficient of x, square it, and add both sides of the equation. Factor the resulting perfect square trinomial. Then we have to factor the perfect square trinomial and write it as the square of a binomial. Use the square root property to solve for x. Solve 3x square minus 9x plus 8 equal to 0 by completing the square. Here, the coefficient of x square is 3 So divide both sides of the equation by 3. We will get x square minus 3x plus 8 over 3 equal to 0. Subtract 8 over 3 from both sides of the equation. We will get x square minus 3x equal to negative 8 over 3. Since half of negative 3, here negative 3 is the coefficient of x, so half of negative 3 equal to negative 3 over 2, and square of negative 3 over 2 is 9 over 4. We add 9 over 4 to both sides of the equation. So x square minus 3x plus 9 over 4 equal to negative 8 over 3 plus 9 over 4. This trinomial is a perfect square trinomial. So we can write in square of a binomial x minus 3 over 2 square equal to, by solving this, we'll get negative 5 over 12. Applying the square root property, we'll get x minus 3 over 2 equal to plus or minus square root of negative 5 over 12. This can be written as plus or minus I times square root of 5 over 2 root 3. Here square root of a negative number is a complex number, so it is I, because I square equal to minus 1. So I times square root of 5, and square root of 12 is 2 root 3. To rationalizing the denominator, you have to multiply square root of 3 to numerator and denominator. If you multiply the square root of 3 with numerator, you will get square root of 15. If you multiply square root of 3 with this square root of 3, you get 3, and which will be multiplied with 2 gives 6. So x minus 3 over 2 equal to plus or minus I times square root of 15 over 6. Add 3 over 2 to both sides of the equation. We'll get x equal to 3 over 2 plus or minus I times square root of 15 over 6. Now the common denominator is 6. So now by simplifying the common denominator, 9 plus or minus I times square root of 15 over 6. So the solution are 9 plus I times square root 15 over 6, or in a plus bi form, 3 over 2 plus square root of 15 over 6 I, and 3 over 2 minus square root of 15 over 6 I. Here the another solution will be 9 minus I times square root of 15 over 6. Thank you.